Ashton pings a nasty ball to the far post. It's headed away in the stretch by O'Neill. Pogba will pick it up and work it back to Obeng, who takes on and beats his man, hits the goal line, stands it up to the far post. Good ball, headed away. It's a decent ball in that, and Spate attacked it, and it's a shout for a penalty. It's right on the edge of the area. Wrexham are furious. They're convinced it was in the box. And Ashton, the man who was fouled, is livid. He throws his hands in the air. It was great play by Ashton, attacking a loose ball right on the edge of the box. He was clattered into. That was a tight call, wasn't it?
It was very tight. I must admit, I thought that was a penalty.
Big wall that Mansfield have got lined up just outside the 6-yard box. The Wrexham fans are enjoying whipping up the atmosphere during this long hiatus. The ref finally is ready. So here we go, and it's Fowler hits the shot. Brilliant save! Oh, that was one hell of a save. Marriott hurled himself across. Fowler struck it beautifully right into the top left corner. And Marriott, well, it looked like it was past him, and somehow he snaked out a hand and tipped it over the bar. As Knight Percival's allowed Scope to stride over the halfway, and Spates dropped short and demanding it. Knight Percival's not interested. He feeds out wide to Ashton. Knight Percival continues for a while and decides nothing's coming his way. He'll make his way back. Fowler hits a long diagonal. That's an ambitious ball. And Obeng will keep it in. What a pass that is. Obeng now by the corner flag as Pogba in support. He rolls him in. Gets it back. Obeng with a lovely ball. Pogba's on the back of the fence here. Tight angle. He pulls it across the face and behind everybody. Here Ashton's got it under control. He's done well to bring that down and turns and drills the ball clear. Spates is backing in, he's being wrestled, he's done really well. Sets it down to Wright, 3 against 4 now. Wright and Spates driving through the middle. He's got Pogba wide, good ball to Pogba. Right channel, will he hit it? Yes he will, good save by Marriott. It might have been going wide, but Marriott couldn't take any chance at his near post and palmed it around the post.
Lovely interchange there between the 3 strikers. Jake Spate wanted the ball fled through to him. It would have been a difficult ball for Danny Wright to play at pace, so he chose the easier option to Pogba, and it proved to be the right one.
Having another good spell of pressure. Keats in swinger under the bar, dangerously flicked on by Wright. It bobbles around, shot driven in, it's blocked right under the bar and comes clear as Wright feeds it across to Obeng. Obeng takes on his man but runs into the tackle. O'Neill did well, and now Harris can't stop Murray from turning. He lifts a clever ball over the top. Greensbeck on the left, but again he's very isolated. Player's trying to break in now, but he's going to go it alone. I think he's cut inside Knight Percival. He's got past him, drives a shot, good save. Great hands by Maxwell that. He's got it on his right foot. It's a bit flat in the midfield, but Pogba's dropped off again and has won it. He's beaten in the air as it comes off his chest, but it spins to Wright, who brings it down very nicely and surges past his man, edge of the area, beats 2, great burst by Wright, and he tucks inside again, beats a 3rd, beats a 4th, hits a shot which is deflected, flags up, Spate missed anyway. What a surge by Wright. As now here's O'Neill feeding it down the line. Murray turns, he turns into the challenge of Keats, but he's ridden the tackle and he's breaking forwards dangerously in space. 25 yards out, no one's closing him down, so he hits the shots, hit the bar and spins behind for the goal kick. Good effort by Murray, but Wrexham backed off him nearly fatally then.
They did. That brought back memories there of the playoff semi-final last year against Luton, when they just backed off and backed off and backed off, and can't remember which player it was, but he drilled a great left foot shot low past the keeper.
It's a real crowd right on Maxwell's toes, driven into the goal mouth. It's in. That's a good delivery. I've got to say, I thought that Futcher was standing offside when the ball was driven in. Futcher was the closest, or was it an own goal? It's driven into the far post.
Own goal, I reckon.
And it's an own goal, we think, at the far post.
Number 9.
Well, Danny Wright, we're thinking it is, but
yeah, it certainly looked like a Wrexham head to put the ball into the net for me. But the Wrexham marking not that good, and what Danny Wright was doing, headed the ball down into his own net from there. But anyway, Mansfield have taken advantage of that error by Curtis Obeng, conceding a free kick in a daft position, really. He's deep in conversation there with Michael Oakes. Whether they are discussing a change, a substitution or not, I don't know, but certainly the front 3 up there tonight, it's not particularly working that well.
That's popping around well. The back is Knight Percival's driven it just wide of his own goal. Wow. What was going on there? Worthington tries to slot it behind the defence. Lunging tackles, a good one by Fowler. Ashton plays it into Harris, who's under pressure. He flicks it on, he does well to ride the tackle. And to nutmeg, another brilliant play by Harris. Pogba's outside him. He feeds Pogba in. 2 men marked by 2 in the middle. Pogba breaks into the box, right channel on his right foot. Beats his man. Great chance. Squares it. And Spates puts it over from 6 yards out. To be fair to Spates, it was behind him. But Pogba there, you almost felt he knew he was about to come off and he wasn't going to pass, he was going to shoot, and he was clear on goal at one point and sort of left the ball behind and squeezed it square. And well, that's the closest Wrexham will come to a goal since the first minute. As Ashton floats it in, Wright is pushed over blatantly. Ref's not giving it, incredibly. Hands all over right there, and he shoved to the ground in the D. Ref didn't give it. Now then, poor touch in midfield by Howell, and Fowler takes it off and goes surging forwards. He's got options, 25 yards out, he might shoot this. Left footed, great goal by Lee Fowler! That's a tremendous finish! They backed off him, and he didn't need the second invitation and drove it into the bottom left corner from 20 yards.
Well, that's another quality finish from Lee Fowler. 2 goals in 2 games. The one at Grimsby was a beautiful, intricate passing move that he finished. This one was all his own work. Picked the ball up deep, ran some 25-30 yards. Mansfield, as you say, backed off. Lee Fowler looked up, left foot shot low, past Alan Marriott. Wrexham back in the game, 1 each.
Mansfield are trying to come forwards. Wrexham are pressing well and forcing them backwards. Good pressure by Keats and Spate. Murray has to go back in his own half. Early balls are poor. No, Harris misjudged it on the edge of the area. Crichton's beaten to it. Green is through on goal. He goes down. Ref's got a penalty. And Knight Percival will be gone for this.
Yeah, it's a red card. It's got to be.
He's been booked anyways. Knight Percival's off. But it was an error by Harris. He's given a second yellow and then a red. Harris missed the header. Green was through. And Knight Percival pulled his shirt in the box, and you can't really argue with that. But Wrexham now are, well, I said, but we'll be a lucky manager, morale. I'll have to take it back, I think. Knight Percival tugged him, second yellow, he's off. Can't argue with that. And now, although Knight Percival certainly is arguing, 2 minutes after Fowler scores, it's a penalty. And a chance of Mansfield to go ahead. Spate is doing his level best to put off. I think it's Howell who might be the one who's taking it. It's a bit naughty down Thursday. He's got his arms around him. Knight Percival's getting a round of applause. Wrexham with no defenders on the bench, of course.
No, they haven't.
So this is a problem as well.
Is it Green going to take the penalty?
Green actually taking it, yeah. We think think's taking it. The man who was pulled down.
Mind you, haven't said that. He's backed a long way back.
He's a hell of a run. It's a massive run up. He's outside the D. He's walks up now, stutters and scores. Sent Maxwell the wrong way. And Wrexham have gone behind, and now they're down to 10 men. And what a dramatic turnaround in this match. Crichton's there to disrupt. It's rolled to Tolley, who slams it into the wall. It ricochets back out. Harris 30 yards out, drives a long range shot. It's ambitious, and just wide. The keeper, I don't know if he's wrong footed there, but it was rooted to his spot, and he just whistled past the right post. That didn't look too far wide.
It didn't. It was a very good effort indeed. Some latest scores, Mark. Darlington 0, Southport 2, Stockport 1, Fleetwood 3. Ebbsfleet 2, Bath 0, and Kettering 1, Hayes 4.
It's here that the result's going badly though. It's swept into the near post, flicked on by Wright, but behind Crichton. Jesus blasted back and ricochet, held by the keeper. Well, talk about luck then. Chizovic's shot took 2 ricochets and dropped straight into the keeper's hands. Either side, and we've had no chance.
Yeah, you just get the feeling it's going to be one of those nights, don't you? As you say, Alan Marriott was well positioned, but the deflection first took the ball away from him and then took it straight back to him. He just stood there and caught it.
Incredible luck that.
Green shakes hands with Mark Crichton and slowly walks to the edge of the pitch.
He's barely moving. I mean, the referee could, of course, give him a second yellow. He's walking back onto the pitch. He's going to might send him off here. He's running across the ref. He's running off the pitch now, and the referee's chickened out there. He should have given him a second yellow.
He's bottled it.
And then it'd been 10 against 10.
He's bottled it yet again, the referee. How many times has he had the chance to send Matthew Green off tonight, and he's bottled it? That's at least 3 occasions now that Green should have walked.
I thought he was going to do it then, though. He sprinted across the pitch.
Yeah, but he didn't.
But he didn't have the guts.
No, because somebody shouted to him, get off, and Green started running.
But yeah, he knew he was coming, saw him and sprinted off. It was a farcical situation. 7.5 minutes left. Maxwell launches it long. 2-1 down Wrexham and down to 10 men. Wright jumps, flicks it on. Chizovich left hand side. Is in the corner. So he uses his pace. Neil is tugging his shirt here. And is that a second yellow? Surely.
Well, he's not
going to book in, is he? Yeah, he is. Yeah. He's off. Naylor's off. About time Mansfield the player off. Naylor's got his head in his hands. But really, I mean, he just grabbed hold of Chizovich's shirt and took a ride on him. Tell you what, Chizovich has done very well. Ashton delivers to the far post. Wright, it's over his head. Headed away well. Wright will chase back after that. Feeds a good ball to Oberg down the right hand side. 3 men to aim at. Drives it too close to keeper. And it slides just wide of his own net by Futcher. And time is really running out. Just over a minute now for Wrexham. They've really thrown everything into this. Big kick. Looking for Connor up against Fowler. Connor helps it on dangerously. Harris can't stop it. It's a great chance now. 1-1 on Maxwell. 3-1. And Mansfield have won it. It was flicked on to Connor. He drew Maxwell, slotted it underneath him, and Wrexham in over-committing. have gone down to a 3-1 defeat, second game in a row that Wrexham have conceded 3 goals at home, I'm afraid. And well, a disappointing first home game for Andy Moran.